Day 2 at the Rolex New York Yacht Club Invitational Cup, and the forecast is extremely light. Sub 8 knots all day. We're really hoping we get a race in. But in the meantime, when we wait for wind, we caught up with some of the skippers to ask them what it means to them to represent their yacht clubs here in Newport.
Representing the longest established yacht club in the world, brackets continuously, deference to Royal Cork, means a great deal to me and all of our team. Our opportunity to come here and show what we're made of, racing against the best clubs in the world and hopefully accounting ourselves really well. We're winning the regatta at the moment and that's where we want to stay, but it will not be easy and that's the challenge.
To be here for the 4th time representing the club is, I didn't quite realise how honoured we are to be selected number 1 and to be here. So if we can keep our end up for the next couple of days, it'll be quite satisfying.
Firstly, all of our members are thrilled that there's an Aussie team over here representing a relatively small club in Sydney, and it's a great privilege to do that. You know, I've sailed out of that club for a very long time, since I was a kid really, and it's great to be able to represent them, so I'm very proud to be here.
We're just hoping they lower that postponement flag.
Day 2 of the Rolex New York Yacht Club Invitational Cup was light as forecast. Breeze never got more than 5 or 6 knots, but the race officer did a great job to get the fleet away. It was all about winning the left-hand side, and the Yacht Club Italiano really knew that. They nearly hit the pin, they were nearly over the line, but in the end they made a great start on the left-hand side, which paid them rewards and dividends as they got to the windward mark in a comfortable lead. The Italians used their flair and guile to continue that lead all the way around the racecourse and took a fantastic win.
You know, when you win, everything is perfect. So the breeze was good, the direction was the right one, all the teams were great, and so was the organization. So everything was perfect. We had a lovely day, and it was a great win.
The luck of the Irish also played a big factor. They came in 2nd place after harrying and hassling and carving their way through the fleet.
We had some options. We went left, came back into the centre where not sure, but then towards the end it did pay to have gone left early. So we were 4th at the top mark. I think we were 3rd at the bottom mark. And on the next beat, we were in more pressure. Got ourselves to 2 by the top mark and managed just to hold off Middle Harbour at the finish.
The Middle Harbour Yacht Club showed Australian grit and determination to grind their way around the racecourse and take a well-deserved 3rd place.
We're just lucky to be able to get off the line and get enough pace, and we got a really clear start, which was very important. We had quite a lot of runway between us and not quite the pin, but there was a big gap between us and the next boat.
Compass is steady since you got on this tack, Terry.
The Royal Canadian Yacht Club managed to come from 8th place around the windward mark to finish in 4th and to keep them well in the hunt in the overall standings.
Down 2 degrees from there.
On the other side of the coin, the much fancied New York Yacht Club didn't have their best day at all,
Look around,
grinding it out right at the back of the fleet.
Is that it, or is it hard to the right here?
They remain positive with hopes for the next few days. After a tricky day, the overall standings, Seattle Yacht Club and Royal Thames Yacht Club both tied on 22 points for the overall lead. In 3rd place, the Royal Cork Yacht Club and the Minnows of Itchner Sailing Club rounding out in 4th. With the Jobson Sailing Team, I'm Andy Green.